Navarrete and welcome to MNG News, bringing you the eye of the news for Monday, May 18, 2020. Today, we're gonna start talking about a really serious problem here in America, drug abuse. Drugs and alcohol abuse are major problems in the world right now. Many people, especially the youth, are affected by its addiction and its consequences. Many people do not understand that drugs and alcohol abuse is a public health problem that should be treated as any other ailment. Instead, addicts are often considered as social outcasts. It is important to understand the causes of alcohol and drug abuse and their impact in order to find appropriate solutions. These are the problems and solutions to drugs and alcohol abuse. The causes of drug and alcohol abuse are really varied, since everyone has a different reason. Some examples are financial hardship, marital strife, history of abuse, or loss of a loved one. You may be asking, what are the effects of drugs? Well, the most common drugs effects are relaxation and altered precipitation, increasing heart rate and low blood pressure. It makes you feel relaxed and happy, but also cause lethargy, anxiety, paranoia, and psychosis in extreme cases. The 5 more addictive substances on earth are heroin, alcohol, cocaine, barbiturates, and nicotine. If someone you love or someone really close to you is going through this hard time, don't worry, there is a solution. You can take him to a rehab center. A rehab center helps overcome their health problems and helps addicts to overcome drug and alcohol dependence and get clean. Drug support networks show that it really helps drug addicts to help overcome their problem by giving them support dealing with the past. It's important to move on and leave the past in the past. Holding on to the past is a really big source of pain. In conclusion, these are some of the problems and solutions of drugs and alcohol abuse. Recognizing that addiction is a health issue is a key to finding lasting solutions to drugs and alcohol abuse challenges. Another problem in society that we don't really hear about is mental health. Mental health problems affect around 1 in 4 people in any given year. They range from common problems such as depression and anxiety to rarer problems such as schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. The issues surrounding mental health are the lack of understanding by family, friends, co-workers, or others, fewer opportunities for work, school, or social activities, or trouble finding housing, bullying, physical violence, or harassment, health insurance that doesn't adequately cover your mental illness treatment. But the question is, why is mental health a problem? Well, mental illness, such as depression and anxiety, affects people's abilities to participate in health-promoting behaviors. In turn, problems with physical health, such as chronic diseases, can have serious impact on mental health and decrease a person's abilities to participate in treatment and recovery. Mental health includes our emotional, physiological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence throughout adulthood. Some examples of signs and symptoms include feeling sad or down, confused thinking or reduced ability to concentrate, excessive fears of worries or extreme feeling of guilt, extreme mood changes of high and lows, and significant tired, low energy of problems of sleeping. Just some examples, and it varies on the case and the level of the problem. If you know someone who's going through this, or even you are going through this, don't worry, here are some solutions. Physiotherapy is a therapeutic treatment for mental illness provided by a trained mental health professional. Physiotherapy explores through feelings and behaviors and seeks to improve an individual's health. Physiotherapy prepared with medication is the most effective way to promote recovery. There is a wide range of services that can help you get through this. Don't be afraid to ask for help. These services may dispense medication or provide special rehabilitation programs, housing, judicial assistance, or other forms of socioeconomic support. Specialized personnel will help you, such as nurses, clinical physiologists, social workers, occupational therapists, and volunteers. Multidisciplinary teams are especially relevant in the management of mental disorders, owing to the complex needs of patients and their families at different points during this illness. In conclusion, we can say that this is a really serious problem in society and people are not taking it seriously. A lot of people are suffering from these experiences and hard times, but I want you to know that you can get help and you can get better. To close with today's show, we're gonna talk about contamination, also known as pollution. Contaminants in the environment can look and smell pretty nasty, but their impacts go beyond just aesthetics. Chemicals can also get into sediments, impacting large coastal areas, treating human health and reducing the economic well-being of regions that depend on healthy coastal environments. But the main problem is air pollution. Air pollution causes damages to crops, animals, forests, and bodies of water. It also contributes to the depletion of the ozone layer, which protects the earth from the sun's UV rays. Another negative effect of air pollution is the formation of acid rain, which harms trees, soils, rivers, and wildlife. But you may be asking, how does contamination affect me? Well, breathing polluted air puts you in a higher risk for asthma and other respiratory diseases. High levels of particles pollution have been associated with higher incidence of heart problems. The burning of fossil fuels and the release of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere are causing the air to become warmer, and we don't want that. If you're exposed to very high level of air pollution, you may experience irritation of the eyes, nose, and throat, wheezing, coughing, and breathing problems, and have a great risk of heart attacks, as I already said. Some causes of air pollution are dust and dirt, combustion of fossil fuels, emission of vehicles, pollution and gas, household pollution, and pollution from natural events. But don't worry, there's a solution and we need to work all together to make this work. On days when high particles levels are expected, take this extra step to reduce pollution. 1. Reduce the number of your trips you take in your car. 2. Reduce or eliminate the use of fire, food, stuff, or uses. 3. Avoid burning trash, leaves, and other materials. And 4. Avoid use gas powder law and garden equipment. Of course, there are a lot more of solutions, and I invite you to go check on the internet on our official page MNG News to get more information about the topic. That's all for today. Thank you for watching MNG News. We hope to see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. East.